Have you ever shared good news with someone? A promotion, a new relationship, a personal win, and instead of genuine happiness, you got this flat reaction. A tight smile, a quick subject change, maybe even a backhanded compliment like, "Wow, good for you. I guess they were really desperate to fill that role." And something in your gut told you, that person is not happy for me. But you brushed it off, told yourself you were just overthinking. Here's the thing, you probably weren't. Jealousy is one of the most hidden emotions in human psychology. People will go to extraordinary lengths to disguise it, even from themselves. In this video, you're going to learn the 7 telltale signs that someone in your life is secretly jealous of you, the psychological reasons behind each one, and exactly how to handle it. Pay close attention to sign number 5. It's the one that hides in plain sight, and once you see it, you'll never unsee it. Stay until the end, because there's a deeper truth about jealousy that most people never consider, and it might completely change how you see your relationships. Sign number 1. They give you false praise. On the surface, they say the right words. "That's amazing! So happy for you!" But something feels off. The enthusiasm doesn't reach their eyes. The compliment comes with a qualifier. "You're so lucky," as if your hard work had nothing to do with it. Psychologists call this performative support. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that people experiencing envy often overcompensate with exaggerated praise to mask their true feelings. It's a defense mechanism. They know they should be happy for you, so they perform happiness. But the body doesn't lie. Think about that coworker who said, "Congratulations," when you got promoted, then immediately started talking about their own accomplishments. That contrast? That's the tell. Their words say one thing, their energy says another, and deep down, you always know the difference. Sign number 2. They copy you, then compete with you. This one is fascinating. A secretly jealous person is caught in a psychological tug-of-war. On one hand, they admire what you have. On the other, they resent you for having it. So what do? They imitate you, your style, your decisions, your goals, and then try to outdo you. You start a side business. Suddenly they're launching one too. You change your look. Weeks later, they've made a similar change. But here's what's interesting. They'll never credit you as the inspiration. In fact, they might even claim they thought of it first. This behavior is rooted in what psychologists call social curious comparison theory, originally proposed by Leon Festinger. When someone perceives you as a peer, but feels you're pulling ahead, they don't just want to keep up. They want to prove they're better. It's not flattery. It's rivalry disguised as coincidence. Sign number 3. They downplay your achievements. You share something you're genuinely proud of, and their response makes you feel like you shouldn't have brought it up. "Oh, that's cool, I guess." Lots of people do that, though. "Yeah, but wait until you see what happens next. Don't get too excited." This is minimization, and it's one of the most common weapons of a jealous person. They can't openly attack your success without looking petty, so instead, they shrink it. They make it seem ordinary, unremarkable, not worth celebrating. And the worst part? It works. You walk away feeling deflated, questioning whether your accomplishment even mattered. That's not an accident. That's the point. By making your wins feel small, they protect themselves from having to confront the gap between your progress and theirs. It's not about you being too much. It's about them not being able to sit with their own feelings. Sign number 4. They only support you when you're struggling. This is a subtle one, so listen carefully. Think about someone in your life who is incredibly warm and present when things are going wrong for you. They check in. They offer advice. They're your biggest cheerleader, but only when you're down. The moment things start going well, they vanish. The texts slow down. The energy shifts. This pattern is called downward comparison comfort. Some people feel psychologically safe around you only when they perceive themselves as being in a better position. Your struggles make them feel needed, even superior. But your success? That threatens the dynamic, so they withdraw. If someone is only available for your lows and mysteriously absent for your highs, that's not friendship. That's emotional positioning, and you deserve to recognize the difference. Sign number 5, and this is the one most people miss. They insult you disguised as humor. "I'm just joking." 4 words that have protected jealous people for centuries. They'll make a cutting remark about your appearance, your intelligence, your relationship, your ambitions, and wrap it in laughter so you can't call it out without looking sensitive. "Oh, you think you're a big deal now, huh?" said with a grin. "Must be nice to have everything handed to you," followed by a chuckle. This is passive aggression at its most refined. Psychologically, humor gives people plausible deniability. They get to express their real feelings, resentment, envy, bitterness, while maintaining the social mask of being playful. But pay attention to the pattern. If someone's jokes consistently target your strengths, your wins, or the things that make you stand out, that's not comedy, that's confession. They're telling you exactly how they feel. They're just hiding it behind a laugh. Sign number 6. They gossip about you behind your back. A jealous person who can't diminish you to your face will try to diminish you to your audience. They'll share your private struggles with others. They'll subtly reframe your successes as luck, privilege, or even dishonesty. They'll plant seeds of doubt in the people around you, not with outright lies, but with carefully placed implications. "I'm happy for them, but..." And everything after that "but" is the real message. This is reputation management in reverse. They're not building themselves up, they're quietly tearing you down. Research in evolutionary psychology suggests this behavior stems from a deep-rooted status threat. When someone perceives you as rising in social rank, undermining your reputation becomes a strategy to level the playing field. If you keep hearing that someone has been talking about you, especially about your successes, that's not casual conversation. That's strategy. Sign number 7, and this is the most painful one. They slowly pull away as you level up. You didn't have a fight. There was no dramatic fallout. But as your life started improving, better career, stronger confidence, clearer direction, they just faded. Calls became shorter. Plans got canceled. The closeness you once had quietly dissolved. This is perhaps the most honest expression of jealousy there is, because it reveals a hard truth. Some people were only comfortable in your life when you were at the same level as them. Your growth didn't inspire them, it triggered them. And rather than face that discomfort, they chose distance. This isn't always malicious. Sometimes people genuinely don't know how to handle the emotions your evolution stirs in them. But the result is the same. You lose someone not because of conflict, but because of progress. And that says everything about them and nothing about you. Now here's the deeper truth that ties all of this together. And it's something most people never consider. Jealousy is actually a mirror. No one is jealous of something they don't secretly desire. No one is threatened by someone they don't secretly admire. When someone is jealous of you, they are unintentionally telling you what they value most. Your confidence, your freedom, your growth, your courage to be yourself. Every sign on this list, the false praise, the copying, the gossip, the distance, is actually a distorted reflection of your power. They see something in you that they haven't yet found in themselves. That doesn't excuse their behavior, but it reframes it. You're not the problem in this equation. You're the proof that more is possible. And that terrifies people who have settled. So what do you do with all of this? You don't shrink. You don't dim your light to make others comfortable. And you don't waste your energy trying to prove yourself to people who have already decided to misunderstand you. Instead, you protect your peace. You set boundaries with people who consistently make you feel small. You surround yourself with those who celebrate your wins as loudly as they support your struggles. And most importantly, you keep going. Because your growth is not something you should ever apologize for. The right people won't just tolerate your success, they'll be genuinely inspired by it. Those are your people. Hold on to them. Now I'm curious. Which of these 7 signs hit closest to home for you? Was there a specific person who came to mind while watching this? Drop a comment below. I read every single one, and your stories always spark the best conversations. If this video helped you see your relationships more clearly, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. Also, tap the bell for notification and like this video. We're diving into something even deeper. 7 signs you're dealing with a narcissist. Trust me, that one is going to change how you see certain people forever. I'll see you there.